Are you ever just amazed at how intelligent cats can be? Are you a cat fan? Do you love cats? I can tell you right now that I love cats. Cats are definitely one of my favorite animals, if not my favorite animal. I just think they're so interesting, which is why today we're going to be going over 3 valuable lessons that we can actually learn from cats. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. Out on this beautiful day, as always. But in today's video, first of all, welcome. If you're new to my channel, I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. Welcome. In today's video, I wanted to go over 3 very valuable lessons that we can all learn from cats. Now, I have a couple of very beautiful cats on my house, one of which who I've grown up with, who has kind of been by my side ever since I was a little kid. And I love him dearly. He's so good to me. But, you know, in honor of him and the other cat that I have, I wanted to make a video talking about 3 valuable lessons that we can actually learn from cats. First valuable lesson that we can actually learn from cats is patience. You know, oftentimes on our journey, a lot of the times it can be easy for us to get impatient, right? There's so many different things that we want to manifest into our life, but we don't actually take the time to wait on it sometimes. Sometimes we get too caught up in what it is that we actually want that we can sometimes forget about what we actually have now. And cats are very patient. You know, like my cat will wait by the door and not even do anything. He'll just wait by the door. And that'll be a sign for me to open the door for him, to let him out. And so, you know, oftentimes this is with anything that they do, right? They're very patient. And they understand that the time is going to come to them. You know, there is no such thing as time in terms of a cat's life. There's only the present moment. And that is why it is so important that they practice patience, because that is who they are. And so that's something that a valuable lesson that we can actually learn in our day-to-day lives. You know, sometimes things are going to take some time, but that's okay. And it's important to practice patience in your day-to-day life with whatever it is that you're going through or dealing with, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? And so that brings me to the second valuable lesson that we can learn from cats, and that is detachment. You see, one of the main ways that actually blocks us from manifesting the life of our dreams and the life that we actually want to live is being attached to everything that we have, being attached to a certain outcome, right? Something you'll notice from cats is that they're very detached from everything. You see, they don't attach themselves to anything that they own, you know, because they don't necessarily own anything, right? But they're very detached to any situation, to any outcome. And this is something that we can it's a valuable lesson that we can learn from cats, because cats are very wise. And cats can teach us a lot about ourselves, as well as a lot about our life. And you see, a lot of us, we oftentimes end up becoming attached to some of the things that we have, right? You know, we oftentimes think to ourselves, man, I don't know what I would do if I would lose X, Y, and Z, whether that be your phone, whether that be, you know, a couple of valuable possessions. But something that's important on this journey, especially if you're trying to manifest your dream life, is to realize that everything is going to come and go. You know what I'm saying? We can't be detached. We can't be attached to anything, because the moment we attach ourselves to something is the moment that we've lost appreciation for it. You know, it's just like if you are attached to a relationship, right? You say, oh, I can never lose her, or oh, I can never lose him. But in reality, you know, if that person were to leave you the next day, you would be upset about it. You know, you want to understand why. But it was because you had expectations going into the relationship. You had a set of rules that you wanted your significant other to follow, and you were attached to the outcome of that. And so if your significant other didn't check each and every single one of the boxes, then it would leave you upset. And this is why it's important to practice detachment. You know, letting go. Right? A lot of the times we want to manifest a whole bunch of things into our life, but what's holding us back is attachment from things that we don't necessarily need, right? And so detachment from material possessions, as well as certain situations in your life, is very important for our mental health as well as our well-being, right? And this is something that is very valuable that we can actually learn from cats, which is why that is going to be the second valuable lesson that we can learn from cats. The third one, this is probably the most important, but it's also my favorite, is gratitude. You know, cats are always grateful for everything that they have. You know, cats, we can learn from them that they don't necessarily need a lot, right? But it's because they appreciate everything that they have. Right? They're grateful to be around you. You know, something that's important to realize about cats is that they are, you know, they don't need a lot of things. And because they don't need a lot, they are very grateful for what it is that they have. Because they know that they're living life in abundance, right? They're living life how they want to live it. Right? They don't have any expectations. Like I said in my previous lesson that I talked about, they don't have any expectations. That's why they don't, you know, if they want to be with you, but you don't want to be with them necessarily, or you're doing something, they will respect that. They acknowledge that. They are aware of that, right? Which is why I think it's important to understand how grateful your cat is, as well as being grateful in your every single day, in your everyday life, being grateful in your everyday life. A lot of us don't understand this, but gratitude is the number one key to happiness within our life. It's the key to success. It's the key to pretty much everything. You know, if we can take time out of our day to appreciate the things that we have in our life, that is ultimately when we live a life of prosperity and abundance, right? Say thank you. Practice saying thank you, as well as not only to somebody else, but to yourself. Gratitude is such an important tool if you want to manifest abundance in your life and you want to live a life of prosperity and as well as success. Right? Gratitude is so important, and it's one of the biggest lessons that we can actually learn from cats, because they are grateful for each and everything that they own. Because they understand they're not attached to anything, right? That it kind of goes hand in hand with my second valuable lesson. But they're never attached to any situation. That is why they're very grateful. And so I want to leave you with this note, to take a moment and, you know, recognize everything that you have in your life, right? Everything that we have in our life, we have manifested. And so we can be grateful for each and everything that we have, right? And because of this, this allows us to receive a lot more. And the universe, is very receptive to gratitude. It's one of the ultimate ways to manifest. And so with that being said, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's going to be the 3 valuable lessons that you can learn from cats. Cats are so majestical and so divine. They're definitely my animal, like I said before, but with that being said, my friends, if you want to comment anything, if you want to leave me suggestions for future videos, feel free to comment that in the description below. As well as if you just want to say hi, I will respond to you. I really have appreciated every one of you. I've really appreciated the support that I've been getting on these videos. They've been absolutely amazing. And I'm very grateful to have such a huge following and that I can reach out to millions and millions of people and inspire them each and every day. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm also very thankful that you made it to the end of this video. With that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.